All right, today's gonna be a pretty easy one. I'm just gonna make a battery tray. I had one before and it was like one of the very first things I made out of just scrap stuff, so wasn't great. It's a good little experiment. I'll show you in a minute how terrible it was. But first off, I want to say thanks everybody who's liking and subscribing. I got 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. You know, just go down there, hit the like button, all that junk. The algorithm gods love it. The other thing is, go check me out on Facebook. Everything just kind of goes straight there. So, you know, what the heck? Give it a like, give it a share. And as always, you can find me on Instagram, being a pest, making fun of things. You know, make a comment, do all that stuff. It's pretty wild, wild west out there still, so I like going on there and checking stuff out. Last little thing is I got Patreon going, but if you could just go over there, follow it. At the most, you could put $1 down every month. I'll put all that money towards fuel, probably put it down towards the homies who ride around with me because it's kind of whack to film them. I feel bad, I'm just putting content out of them, of their butts, and more dollars means more trips, and if I can trick them into trips, we'll have a lot more cool videos. All right, so here I am at the workbench. I got all my materials sit out here. I already cut some of them, but I'm just gonna show you. I have this battery that was on my chopper. This guy, it's pretty tall. It's an AGM. I went with a 220. I learned that the local batteries that I get at, sorry, that light back there is brutal. The local batteries go from 220 to 310 or something stupid. I really just want like a 300, but in that size. That would be perfect. If I ever come across that, I'm picking it up. But anyways, this is my old tray. So here it is. Excuse the mess, I gotta clean up. So this is the tray I was using before. As you can see, it's pretty basic. So I made one in another video, but I didn't want to run the AGM battery, so I've just been kind of waiting, just seeing how it runs, and I've been running around. The battery's been working, so it's time to make one, an actual one. So the one I have here that I've been using right here is too short. The battery is really tall. So the battery just goes like back and forth and, excuse the mess. So the battery goes in there, but it's too tall. It just bounces around and hits the fender. So I already got all the pieces cut out. I did it last night. So it's gonna be kind of like back and forth footage probably. Here it is. I got all these pieces cut up for this battery box. Should be pretty cool. I had this diamond plate, which will be the sides. So I'm hoping that's gonna be tall enough to fit the battery, which for sure it is. It won't rock back and forth on the fender as much compared to this one. Ready to tack up. Just had to go put a jacket on. Little reminder of how cool it is when you fucking poke yourself when it's hot. And I'll probably get a flash burn or something stupid if I don't wear a shirt. Alright, so I got this weird mesh material. I'm gonna try to tack up on whatever sides and try to get it to stick. I'm not really sure how good it's gonna work. We'll see. It is in all its glory. Still kind of hot, but I still gotta finish weld it. But here it is. Not too bad. Kind of cool. So I'm sitting here welding, almost done. I got 2 more passes and I've run out of gas. What the Mother. See that? It's still hot, so I don't want to touch it, but it just started pooping out. Well, I gotta wait till tomorrow because it's 7 o'clock and nothing's open. Dang it, day 55. All right, last time we chitty chatted, ran out of gas. We got some. So today, I'm gonna try to finish this bad boy and paint it up. Well, here it is. Try to touch that up, clean this up, and then try to finish it. Alright, so I got some welds going. I went 2 times on this one because I was kind of learning. Probably should have went a little hotter so it'd bury it more, but you know, I'm not great at welding. But by the Lord, it'll stick. There it is. I'm going to polish a turd. Drill some holes in it. Send it. Right here it is. I'm just going to drill some holes. Clean up the bottom. Right here I got a little carried away with the torch, but it's on the bottom, so you won't see it. So I just realized I drilled these holes. And I was going to put a bolt through them like that, maybe tack weld on each side. But then I got the bolt sticking out of the bottom, and my battery's got to sit on that. So now I'm thinking I could just tack it on there like that. Dang it, I shouldn't have drilled the holes. What an idiot. My battery box. I welded some bolts on the bottom. Got it all ground down pretty much. Might hit it again. All smooth. I'm going to use this belt to wrap the battery around. But for now, take a sip. I'm gonna paint it. I always use spray paint. It's pretty easy stuff to use. But this time I got semi-gloss. I always do flat, but I think I want a little bit of gloss in there. Maybe it'll hold up better and not look so shitty and flat looking. Maybe it'll put a little bit of shine to it. I don't know. Here we go. Let's paint it. Alright, we're going to paint this bad boy. Remember, always paint when it's raining. that's first coat. I'm gonna let it dry for like an hour because I think it had some water droplets on it from rain. Yeah, I usually do like 3 coats. Excuse me. Super thin. I go back and forth, kind of far away. Go past and across the pieces every time I paint. Never just start on one side, spray, and on the other side, because that's where you're gonna get the most buildup and drips. Just go pretty far away. Don't worry about covering it, and then just do that like 3 times, and usually it's dialed every time. Just don't try to go heavy. Just go as light as you can, as many times as you can. Pro tip. All right, this thing's done. Good enough, as they say. Battery in the tray. I got the thing of rubber in there for vibration, but it sits in there. It's pretty good fit. But I think what I'm gonna do is put this belt around it. So let's get that done. So I got this leather kit. I got some other stuff, but I use this for belts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this hammer, punch out a couple holes, and go from there. All right, so I got 3 holes in it just for emergencies. In case it stretches. Just like that. It ain't going nowhere. That's where my battery's gotta go. All hooked up. Kind of hard to see. Everything's black and lighting sucks. There it is. It's away from the fender. I got the belt in between for rubbing purposes. But yeah, there it is. All right, that's Battery Box. That's it for this week. I'm gonna try to go on a trip in a couple weeks, so look forward to that. And that's about it. Like, subscribe. Peace.